Welcome to Shop on TV with me, Rob Lock. This is your shopping show, ladies and gentlemen, your late night shopping destination right here on ITV1 and STV. And we've got a zinger for you tonight. This is one of my favourite vacuums because it takes all the fancy stuff that's been basically invented by people who sell vacuums for 3-4 times the price, and it's brought them to you at, well, 3 to 4 times cheaper or lower in price. And I tell you what, at $89.99, I'm sure we launched this at $99.99, but anyway, it's $89.99 now, and the price of this vacuum in the marketplace has been going up. We've got a usual price $139.99, but that's nothing compared to the high street. I'll tell you why. Because very.co.uk have got it for $139. Excellent, brilliant. Boots have got it for $139.99, Asda for $119, and Tower Housewares for $139.99. So we are still at least £30 lower in price compared to Asda, and we're also £40 lower in price than everywhere else on that list. And you can spread the cost using PayPal. Hang on, so whatever. £50, sorry, I did say my maths was not very good. £50 lower than other destinations listed on there. Thank goodness Leslie, my producer, is mathematically aware. I, on the other hand, am mathematically challenged. There's a shot of everything you get. Now, what I love about this is you do get the whole 9 yards. You get the vacuum itself, but all of the major accessories included, and that includes the power pet brush, which is the one you see just to the right of the screen. That's normally 40-50 quid on its own. We've included it at no additional charge. Listen, we're going to come back to this in a moment. I just want to show you how well it picks up. There are 2 speed settings. So you turn it on with the green button. Anything green does something, basically. And then once you do that, your little light illuminates to tell you the fan speed. Oh, and you can hear that go up in power. Now, I'm going to tell you a lot of the amazing features that this has, but the biggest one, the number one, numero uno, primo supremo, is that it's got a big fat lip. I don't know how close we can get, but this has got a very, very fat lip, which means that it's great at picking up big old chunks of stuff. We'll see it in a second. Here it goes. You see that? And it's not a brush, it's a roller. So watch this. I'm just right on the edge here if I can get it going. Here we go. It just makes light work of, see, there's all gone, right? Small work of big chunks. It doesn't spit them everywhere. It just sucks them up like me on a day when I'm hungry, which is any day with a Y that ends in a Y, right? So, should I do these? No, I'll wait. I'm going to wait. I'm going to show you. We've been sowing our oats here. I'll show you how to clean those up. We've got some of that. We'll clean that up as well. We've got some lentils, but also because thanks to Discount Dragon and all of these amazing foods they've been bringing, I've got some peanuts, and I'm going to attempt Weetabix chunks, and we'll see how big we can go. It picks up really well on hard floor. It picks up really well on carpet. It's got what I call the camel's knee. It's got a bendable hose. You'll see it in a moment. It's probably not called that officially, but so you can get right down as low, the lowest that you can go with this. Well, you just saw a little sneaky look at it there. And the other thing is, it's not only a motorized head, but it's an anti-tangle head. It's actually got a comb at the back, which combs the roller to remove any hair. There it is. There's the camel's knee. Everyone says, why camel's knee, Rob? Because camels have got long spindly legs and their back ones bend backwards. That's why. 40 minutes on a single charge, a very powerful 29.6 lithium-ion battery. You can convert it to handheld, and that is the creme de la creme and the pièce de résistance, and other such French phrases, because that's included. It's a mini power head with a brush that is perfect for upholstery, great in the car, but also wonderful if you've got pets hair everywhere. It has 2 HEPA filters. It has a stainless steel pre-filter. It comes with the wall mount and a crevice tool and a dusting brush. All of that chocolatey goodness for $89.99. I mean, if you took the upholstery brush off of the price, which is normally an accessory you pay extra for, 40 to 50 quid. If you took that off that price, I mean, you're getting the vacuum for virtually nothing. Now, I have to say, this is deliverable to everywhere except, unfortunately, Northern Ireland, well, the Channel Islands. We can't do the Highlands either, right? Can we? So just mainland UK. I do apologise. There are reasons for that we are trying to overcome, but at the moment it's to do with the batteries. Batteries are a pain. You can't fly batteries. You can't to ship things with batteries, and it's really tough. So we are looking at a solution, but at the moment we don't have it. So mainland UK only. Sorry. Remember to drop us an email if you have any questions, concerns, thoughts, ideas. Maybe you want to say Happy Father. Hey, I will be the conduit of Father's Day greetings. I will channel your words and I will pass them on to others who may be watching if you so desire. So who would you like to say Happy Father's Day to? Happy Father's Day. Thank you, David. Don't know if you heard that. That was my son saying Happy Father's Day. Thank you. And I shall do the same. I work with my son. It's so great, mostly. Okay, now let's get into our next amazing item. But also, if you've got any questions, honestly, about the product, we are live until 3 a.m. The man is back, Miracle Dave, and his miracle chamois and his miracle jokes. Is the man we all love to go to the shows to watch. It's David Wright, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
How are you?
Thank you. Quite the intro.
Good to see you. Yeah.
Hey, I'm fantastic.
Good. You look well. I'm great, thank you. I wish I had your tan.
And well, yeah, I live in the sun.
I know you've moved to Portugal.
Let's not get into that.
3 of my friends
might upset people.
I know. I'm going to retire.
Happy Father's Day.
Thank you. You're a father as well, aren't you?
I'm a father.
Happy
If you're a
Father's
father,
Day to you.
Happy Father's Day to you.
Yeah.
If you have a father that lives in the house with you and you don't have a Father's Day gift yet, look no further. I know it's a little bit late, but if you order them tonight, we'll probably have them to you by Tuesday.
This is what I got for Father's Day, coincidentally.
Yes.
I don't know, because my son's working with you tonight.
No, I had nothing to do with that.
No, it was coincidence. Anyway,
Miracle Chamois. They are fantastic. If you've never seen them before, they're made in Germany. And by the way, where have you been for the last 50 years? Because that's how long they've been around for. They love liquid, these. Massive they are. I should show off just how big they are. 70 by 50 centimetres. So I'm not a small guy, and it covers at least half of me. You can use it in its original size, obviously, for jobs like washing your vehicle. That's what they were designed for originally. But feel free to cut them down to any size you want. So in the kitchen, as a dishcloth, this big jumbo size is almost too big. You could cut them into quarters. That's probably better.
Well, that's the absorbency. If you cut them down.
Of course, the smaller it is, the less it's going to hold.
It's still going to hold. How many times their weight is?
Up to 20 times its weight in
Amazing.
liquid. Yeah, you might have noticed the one thing that I haven't done to it yet while I've been talking.
Wring it out.
He hasn't wrung it out yet. Exactly. Now it's starting to leave liquid behind, and that's because it's full. I think I've done about 7 passes of the counter.
At least.
So let's see what we got. Watch this. Pretty impressive, right?
Yeah.
Around the home, if you're defrosting your freezer, for example, one of those jobs, a right pain in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Or maybe a washing machine overflows. You got a leaky pipe under the sink. Me, sometimes I take a shower with the curtain on the outside instead of the inside, so you can use it as a bath mat too. Not a bad idea.
That's dangerous too. You can slip on that and hurt yourself.
Yeah. Sponges work too, of course. They pick liquid up. Unfortunately, they drip and dribble everywhere and dump it on the floor on the way back to the sink. Some of it in your trousers too, unfortunately. What about these turkeys? J-cloths? You ever use one? Some people call them handy wipes. I think in America, that's where you used to live, right?
I did. Have I not mentioned that? Yeah, I did.
Not yet, no. Handy wipes? Tell me, what's handy about that? All it does is spread the mess around. Try and pick up a spill with it. What a turkey. One of my favourite pet peeves, this one. They're supposed to be reusable. I put this in the washing machine once. Look at it.
I wouldn't
put your finger through it.
No.
Don't waste your time. Anyway, watch this. Take your chamois. Remove any excess liquid. Just fold it into a nice pad and check it out. Don't blink because it happens quickly. They absorb up to 20 times their weight, almost like a thirsty camel in the Sahara Desert.
Is that caterpillar action?
Caterpillar, yeah, almost capillary action. That's how it works. But like any good camel, what it does is it locks it inside. You can walk around for days with it, see? You won't get a mess on the floor, which is good, because if that was orange juice and you got a dripping mess on the way back to the sink, sticky, right?
Yeah,
now you've got a new problem. Look how big they are too. So open it right up, use the whole length, to your advantage. If you're washing your car, you'll get the job done fast. Fantastic, by the way. What about on windows, shower screens, any hard surface? Maybe you've got one of those expensive worktops in the kitchen, granite or marble, which are a pain to keep clean. You get those little water spots everywhere. This will be perfect for that. Yeah.
Cleaning my TV screen as well.
Good
They're
on the
brilliant for
TV
that.
screen.
Because a lot of cloths and towels and paper products.
They're anti-static.
They leave little streaks of fibre.
Hey, shall we tell them what they get?
Because I think that's an excellent idea.
Fantastic special for you this evening. A regular price, right, is £20. We always try and bring a great deal here to Shop on TV. You get 2 of the big jumbo ones and a blue one for windows. We're short of blue ones on the set, that's my fault. So all that for 20, and we've got thousands of those we can sell you tonight. But what we can't do for everybody is Father's Day special, call it that. Yeah. We double the value. So for no extra cost, item number 469893.
Yep. Yeah, don't buy the regular, which is your, we're not even going to give you the details.
Oh, that's good, yeah. So just remember that item number.
So you double up.
Same price, double the amount. 4 big jumbos, 2 blue ones for £20. That's terrific value. One for the house, cut it into quarters for dishcloths.
My stool just
One for the car, leave it in the car.
Yep.
Yep. The third one, you got a dog, fantastic for dogs.
Yeah.
Or, put it under the sink. For heaven forbid that disaster when it strikes. The fourth one, you could have it as a spare if they're all in the washing machine, because yes, they go in the washing machine.
You can wash them.
Or you could use this one for jumpers.
Jumpers?
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 Jumpers.
What are you talking about? He's lost his flipping mind.
Here's one I made earlier. Actually, this is our producer's jumper.
Yeah.
Take your wet jumper, watch this, roll it up nice and tight inside your chamois, and in about 20 minutes, maybe a little bit longer depending on how thick it is, your jumper's bone dry and ready to wear again. Yeah. Terrific idea.
But there's more, because David, you know, this is used commercially, I understand. But
of
also,
course, we supply them to the trade. Plumbers.
Plumbers,
plasterers, painters.
But also, what about
cafes, restaurants,
pet
the hospitality
owners.
trade, pet owners.
Yes.
If you've got a dog, just get them.
Yeah.
Because you won't regret it.
Especially
after
when
you take them out walking and they come back all wet and soggy.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it never rains here in England.
No, never.
But in case it does, very handy for that. Just dry your dog off with
taking the kids to the beach when it does get warm.
Too, right? So if you take your dog out for a walk, or you've just been sent out to bring the washing in because guess what, it rained. And then you've got to walk back in with muddy shoes. Just put one by the floor. Yeah. Keeps your feet clean. Great camping towel. So many uses.
Do you know where I put one of mine? And I took your advice on this.
Where do you put yours?
See, I have these very nice bath mats.
Yes.
And they look lovely, but they're not absorbent, so the water does collect underneath. Yeah. So stick one of these under your bath mat so you don't ruin the aesthetic of the bath mat, but it means when you do get out the bath, it's absorbing all the water. And under a plant pot to hold on to what?
There's a good
idea. Gardeners, tell us about that.
Yes, so if you're going on holiday and it is the season, you can cut a circular piece maybe, drench it in liquid, put it under underneath the plant in the tray. And then when you go on holiday, it rehydrates your plants for at least the first week. You don't have to get the creepy neighbours over to do.
You could line the bath with them, couldn't you? Even double them up, saturate them.
Another thing for gardeners, germinating seeds in the springtime.
Yes.
You ever been to the DIY store with the green sign, ends and base? You can get a capillary mat, they call it. Yes. £20. I saw one the other day. You get a strip about that long. Pretty much the same material. So with our special tonight, I think you got something like 320 capillary
So wait,
mats.
if we just
wrap your seeds up in it, germinate seeds.
So if we changed our description to Miracle Seed Germinator, then we could charge 3 times as much.
We wouldn't do that though.
No,
we're all about value here.
It's all part and parcel.
Yeah. So should we show them the carpet?
Yeah, it's so impressive, this demo. It really. I love your new table, by the way, David. It's really
thank
nice.
you. Brand new.
Couldn't find bowls to fit the holes though, could you?
Couldn't find bowls to fit the holes. No. You know what we call these in the trade? This is called a gazina box.
Is it really?
You know why? Yeah, because all that water, it goes all over the place. Where's it going to go? It goes in a box.
Gazina box.
That.
Very nice. I like it.
So let's do the carpet.
Yeah.
Because at this time of night, you might understand what I'm doing here. Spillages, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you have a nervous puppy dog. Maybe you've been watching the football. Could be tomorrow night when Harry Kane knocks in the winner and someone knocks over a drink. Could be doesn't matter, beer,
I've
wine,
heard that name,
tea,
Hurricane.
coffee, milk, whatever it is, it
Yeah.
all starts to smell bad. And
especially milk.
even water smells bad if you leave it long
Could
enough.
be puke.
Oh, please.
'Tis the season.
Keep it tidy. Now, in
Sorry.
case you were thinking, is there a hole underneath that it just pours into? You can tell now it's starting to come out the sides. That's
people
a giant
genuinely do think
spill.
that.
And hopefully you'll never get a spill like this at home. But just in case, this is what you can't see, by the way. Take a look underneath the carpet. By crikey.
Oh, that's going in
The
your-
hardwood
yeah.
floors have seen better days.
Yeah.
If that's in the car, it's probably going to rust.
Soaking your underlay.
Yes, and what if you're on the top, the second level of a home or a building, and it seeps through into the next level down and drenches the ceiling, the downlights?
I just had this the other night.
Becomes
My
a
neighbours
potential
left their...
mini disaster.
They left their sink running. I wake up in the morning, there's all around my bedroom window, it's soaked, and there's water pouring down onto the windowsill and all over my floor. And I'm like, what? So what did I go for?
Love thy neighbour, though.
Love thy neighbour.
Didn't tell them off, no?
No.
Well done, that's
Never.
good. But if it's a drink, right, this time of night, the last bottle of 12-year-old scotch, if you've just tuned in, I'm going to make it even worse, make it as nasty
my.
as I can. So, of course, the first thing you reach for when you spill a drink?
Another
What's
drink!
that, Rob? Another drink. Another drink. He's hilarious, another drink. And then the kitchen
David writes all my
towels. Could
material
be
for
anything, of course. Could be tea towels, a bath towel, the loo roll, in a real crisis. But these, they are the enemy. Look, you get them wet, we use them once, they fall apart, we throw them in the rubbish. Save a tree, help the environment. We have to do our bit. Take your chamois, use it over and over. You won't just use it once. When it's dirty, it goes in the washing machine. Little bit of
How'd
pressure
you wash it?
in the washing machine. Thank you. Isn't he brilliant? This is what I have to deal with.
How do you wash it in the washing machine?
Turn it on, push the button. I've had enough of you already.
What
A little bit of pressure
temperature?
with your hands. Yeah, look, the cloth's changing colour. That last bottle of scotch, back in the glass. No need to waste it this time. A couple of fresh ice cubes.
Good to go.
Good to go. Don't try that at home, especially if you have a nervous puppy dog. Now, I have to do it twice because that was a big spill. What you're wondering, of course, is what about that big mess underneath? The floor should be bone dry underneath already. And, of course, if you think about it, use it just once for a big old spillage like this. It's paid for itself, hasn't it? Isn't that amazing?
Wow.
Yeah, pretty damn good,
I mean, seriously, it is. It is amazing. I can't think of anything else that would do
I know
that.
you've got some.
Yeah, oh God, I've used them for years and years and years and years.
Couldn't live without them,
No,
right?
they're the only cloth I'll use. You can see here, actually, they were originally made for the car, but, you know, that you can use them everywhere. Here it is on the decking. They just absorb so well, so quickly, and so much. Yet again, if you've got a dog that's had a little accident, no problem. When you use them, throw them in the washing machine. We'll find out from David what temperature shortly. But don't use any, fabric softener, because that clogs the fibres. It's usually 40 degrees, 30, 40 degrees, isn't it? Something like that. No hotter than 60. So if they're really dirty, you can go a little warmer if you want. Just brilliant. And you get double the offer. So instead of 2 of the yellow and 2 of the blue, 2 of the yellow and 1 of the blue, you get double that. So you get 4 of the yellow, the large ones, and 2 of the small ones. I promise you, as long as my name is Robert, which it is, that you will be using these all the time. They are every bit as good. I know you see these on TV. Maybe you've seen them a lot. Maybe you've never seen them before. Maybe you've seen them many times but resisted the urge to buy them. If that's the case, you're really, really doing yourself a disservice, because I guarantee, I'd lay good money on it, that you'll be buying paper towels that you throw away and then buy again. So that's just money down the drain. You'll probably be using inferior other types of longer lasting cloth for the kitchen. We all have our habits. I know. And yet they are the solution to just literally all of that. Now, I do buy paper kitchen towels, but I don't use it to mop up messes. I use it purely for serviettes, for napkins, for when I eat. That's the only thing I don't use the chamois for. We don't sit there and chamois our faces. But there's no reason why you couldn't. Phoenix Pete has emailed in, and he said he ordered some a while ago. He does a lot of plumbing work for his business. He was sceptical, but he said He wanted to see if they were going to be as good as they appeared. More than happy to shout out they were brilliant, or work brilliantly, and save the use of paper towels, which he's previously used. Well worth getting some. You cannot believe anyone would ever be disappointed. Look, here's the thing. Can we get real for a moment? Come, let's get real. You're 20 quid, right? It's a pony, right? A pony. 20 quid, 20 pound. And I sound like I'm down the market now. You actually get these for free. You do. And I'll tell you why. Because you're going to spend that £20 on inferior products that you're going to throw away. And then you'll respend and respend and respend. So you're going to spend 20 quid on something to do the job that these do anyway. These could last you years. Years! I mean it. They honestly, you must check out your basket though. We do have limited stocks. And please, 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 there's one person trying to order the single pack. Don't. Why would you? I'm not even giving the item number out, but if you go onto our web, we have to show it so you know what the price of a single pack is. But you only get half the offer. But for the same price, this is a buy one, get free. Do not stop, desist, cease ordering item number, whatever it is. I'm not even going to, 734505. That is just for 2 of the large and 1 of the small. You want to go with this one, item number 469893. 469893. If it doesn't begin with a 4, you've got the wrong one, because that's your bog off. That's your buy one, get one free. Same price, 20 quid, but you buy one and you get the other one free.
Why wouldn't you do that?
Why wouldn't you do that? Unless you just like spending money for the sake of it. Now, before we go back to David, I just want to give you a stock update on the vacuum cleaner. 20% of the stock is already spoken for. We've only got a few of these left, and it may be a while before we get them back in stock. So if you want this, you've got to check it out quickly. I know I haven't shown you much about it, but look, we're just going to do one more round of demos with David, and then I will give you a full-blown intro to this wonderful vacuum cleaner. But if you want to, in the meantime, go online and go and have a little look around the features on some of the competitor websites if you want. I'm sure they'll tell you all about it. But then come back to us, because we've got the best price in the land, as far as I know. $89.99 everywhere is about $120 to $140. Very have got it for $140, for $139. Boots have got it for $139.99, Asda $119.99, Tower Housewares $139.99. Shop on TV special price $89.99. Neil has emailed in and he said, "Hope you're having a good day."
Hi Neil. Hi Neil.
Oh,
Happy Father's Day.
He was happy Father's Day if he's a father. I don't know. We can't confirm that at the moment. Yeah, he was apparently at a what was it? Carnival in London, helping serve tea and coffee and cakes all day. And he also wants to know, David, are you Australian?
You're going to No, I'm not Robert's son.
Hang on! I'm the father in this equation?
Sorry, what was his name again?
Neil.
Neil, you're going to have to buy them now because you've insulted me. I'm sorry, I'm not from Australia.
Me.
I'm the neighbours, New Zealand. You haven't really insulted me. I'm not that sensitive.
Posh Australian.
But, yeah, posh Australian. The more cultured side, the more civilised. Antipodeans, as we know.
And I am most certainly not this man's father. I'm that man. Quickly.
I'll take that as a compliment. I'm not sure.
Well,
you should.
no. Actually, I suppose I'd be looking very. Just. This is my son. This is my David here. Although it would be a compliment because I'd be looking very good for my. Oh, can we keep David on set for longer? Oh, go ahead, David. Just tell everybody what this is all about.
Happy Father's. Yes. Well, it's the Miracle Chamois, made in Germany, designed for washing cars. Super absorbent. They're brilliant. You may have used, if you're a car enthusiast or someone in the family is, by the way, great gift for Father's Day, you may be familiar with the old animal chamois, leather chamois. And they're pretty good. I'm not here to knock them, but they dry hard like a rock. Yeah. These always dry soft. Yeah. So that's good.
You say you have to use them damp, don't you?
Use them damp, get them wet first and wring them out. The good news is if you buy them, which I'm sure you will if you stick around long enough, they come with instructions so you don't have to remember anything. And a 1-year satisfaction guarantee.
Who sells a cloth with a year's guarantee?
I know.
That must be out of their mind.
Testimony indeed. You see it's starting to leave liquid behind now? Well, watch this.
10% of a very
it's full.
large stock.
Let's see how much we got. useful if you're defrosting the freezer around the home.
Yes.
A spill, the kids were off last week, maybe they opened the fridge, dropped the apple juice on the floor. Use it as a floor cloth. Good idea.
Yeah.
Could be anything, by the way. Condensation on the, if you leave your car window down on a rainy day, get a puddle on the seat. Again, I know it never rains here in England, but sponges
never.
work too. They pick the liquid up and then they drip and dribble, make a big mess on the way back to the sink. And there's a multitude of different things you can waste your money on. Use them once and throw them away. This is the most absorbent material known to mankind. And watch this. This is the capillary action in action. Like a liquid vacuum cleaner, it picks it up. They absorb up to 20 times their own weight. There's 5 cups of liquid in that bowl.
It's just staggering.
Yeah.
There isn't any.
It does
other...
it quick and it locks it inside. And the speed is important because if that's a spill that you were, seeping through to something worse below, you want to get to it quickly. It could be a drink on the upholstery in your car.
Yeah, for sure.
You've got to get to it quick. And look.
But also in this,
it's like Niagara Falls.
It is not. It is.
Look how big they are.
The American part.
So use the whole length if you're doing your car, windows, shower screens. Look at this nice streak-free finish you get each and every time. NASCAR drivers use them. In America, we used to live.
Yeah, but
they spend more money on paint than we do on our cars. So they take it pretty seriously.
Yeah.
Should we do the carpet again? Have we got time?
Yeah, you go ahead. Absolutely. Also, if you go to a valet, they call it a valet in America, as opposed to valet. You can go to these drive-through car washes and they'll go over and dry your car at the end.
Very popular.
That's what they use.
Yeah, this is what they use. And of course, a lot of people.
It's what anyone with any brain uses, in my opinion.
Yeah, a lot of people don't wash the car these days, but a lot of people are trying to save money as well, and it's something we can do.
Yeah.
It's also quite a nice thing to do if there's a bit of noise in the kitchen, and you just want to get out and wash the car. But if you don't, and you take it to the valet. On the drive home, how often does this happen? It rains, right? And then there's water spots all over it. By the time you get home, it doesn't even look like you got the job done, does it?
A lot of limo drivers.
Spot cleaning, perfect.
We've got
another question. Got another question, Jimmy.
Sorry.
Nope.
Sorry, I was about to say something.
Jimmy.
Sorry, no, this is the only colour, Jimmy.
Can't get it in
I was going
red.
to say a lot of limo drivers. How does it last? How long does it last with wash cycle?
If you use it every day as a dishcloth, wash it twice a week, it should last 3 to 5 years.
I mean, it's extraordinary.
If you use it once a week to wash your car, up to 10 years. I'm getting quite good at shutting you down on the internet.
Yeah, but I don't like us talking over each other because the viewers hate it.
Yeah, fair enough.
But I know it's an important question because when I said anyone with a brain is, and I just want to qualify. I'm not saying that you don't have a brain or that you're unintelligent or whatever if you don't buy these because that's your personal God-given choice. But I am saying if you were my best friend or my close family, I would say to you, if you don't use these, you're just doing it wrong. I mean, they are so good. They're so good. 3 to 5 years. The last set of kitchen towels or dishcloths that you may ever need to buy.
And you can use them all over your home.
All over your home, yeah.
As a dishcloth, as a bath mat. Condensation in the windows. Leave one in the car. Use it for washing your dog, drying your dog. Leave one, under the sink in case disaster strikes on the carpet. There's so many uses for them. You won't regret it.
No. Anyway,
I've been selling them for a long time, and I've sold other stuff. Not so good, but I keep coming back to this because it really works.
Yeah, it really does.
People love them.
I promise I won't interrupt now while you do your carpet.
Good. No worries.
I just like to have banter with you because you're a good chap.
It's more real when we interrupt each other a little bit.
Yeah,
isn't
completely.
Yeah. So on the
we
carpet,
are really here, and we are real people.
We are really here. It's what time? Nearly 2 in the morning.
I can't see the
Father's Day.
Will it work with the waterless wash and wax? Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Now, you need, William from Antrim. Normally we recommend microfiber for the waterless wash and wax, but I don't see why this wouldn't work with it.
It'll be better. You'd expect me to say that, but it'll be better. It'll just absorb more. You can use it with any liquid, even if you spill paint or oil on the driveway.
Right.
Soak it up and just, it's hard on the cloth, but you can put it in a bucket of bleach water and it'll come back to new.
Yeah,
I'm going to do the carpet demo and make a bit of a mess here. But if you've got any old stains on your carpet at home, maybe an old red wine stain that's been annoying you for ages, I'm not going to guarantee that this will work, but take a full bottle of soda water, this size, 2 litres, pour it on the stain a few times, and just you kind of washing the carpet, diluting it, breaking down the stain. And I've heard great results of people that have you know, just washed the carpet out and got rid of any old red wine.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff. But this is a fresh one, of course. This is like a disaster that could happen tonight. Could be tomorrow night when England score the winner against Serbia.
Is that who you're rooting for?
Of course, I want England to win this. I'm sure they're going to. But anyway, we digress. Have a look. We often do. Have a look underneath the carpet. This is what you can't see at home. Your hardwood floors are going to rot.
That could be going into electrics.
If it's in the car, it's going to rust. Can, yes, go through to the next level, into the downlights.
The caravan, it could be rotting your metal.
And carpet can be very expensive. This is not a thin little crusty thing that you'll find in the hallways of school.
No.
This is a thick, plush,
David,
Berber-type carpet. Hundreds of pounds a square metre.
Is it a magic carpet?
It's not a magic carpet, no.
Because it just almost...
I've got that in the green room. I write at home.
I did wonder how you got it so quickly tonight. Yeah.
There's the mess still there. The first thing you reach for when the disaster strikes. Could be anything. But these, we all use them. Paper towels. They've always been expensive. But you know now, 2 double rolls a week of the very good stuff, they say it's good, can be over £300 a year, up to £500 a year if you're using a lot of it. And what do? We use it once. It's not designed to do this job. So you're effectively just pushing the mess further down, making it worse. The product falls apart, you throw it in the rubbish, you go and get some more. And I'm not going to tell you you'll never use these again, but a lot less.
You'll use them sparingly.
And they are the enemy. I'm sorry, we have to do our bit for the environment.
They are more expensive than inkjet paper, premium inkjet paper.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And they're not designed to do this job.
No.
Take your chamois. It has the capillary action. So we remove the excess liquid. Please remember to use them damp. Otherwise, they won't work as well as they should, and that's the first time you'll remember me, the nice young man from New Zealand, not Australia. Little bit of pressure with your hands there. If it's a puppy dog piddle, use your feet. Step on it.
It's a children's show, wasn't it?
Not the puppy, the chamois. You see the colour change in the carpet, and that last bottle of 12-year-old scotch that you spill while you're watching the football, right back into the glass. A couple of fresh ice cubes. Some of my friends say it actually tastes better the second time around. What they don't know won't hurt them. We do things a bit different down under.
I bet you do.
Yeah, anyway, underneath the carpet, everybody wants to see. We have to do it twice for a big spill like that.
Yeah.
But the floor is bone dry already.
Are you doing anything special?
Use it once. No.
Nope.
I'm hardly using any pressure. Next time around, I won't use any at all, actually. That's the capillary action. And, of course, you know, some of the viewers think, oh, they do tell the biggest load of porkies, these sales.
I know.
Seeing is believing.
It's dry. It's not just slightly...
it's
I mean, it's bone dry. And that's, again,
you may never use it for this, but we'd like to think you have one under the sink in case disaster strikes. And if you never use it, great. But if you do...
But the thing is...
if you use it once, saves your carpet, you will bless the day it came through your front door.
Didn't you have
a
radiator disaster at some recently?
Yes, we did. During lockdown, my son was at home doing a home workout, and I was out walking the dog or something, didn't answer the phone, and he pulled the radiator clean off the wall and flooded the entire downstairs. I know, what was he doing with the radiator?
Was he training for Iron Man or something?
Supposed to be doing crunches, but you're not meant to use the radiator. You just hook your feet up.
You know why?
Or something. Anyway, a mess. And we got to work with a couple of chamois. Disaster was saved. I don't know where we would have been without them, quite frankly.
Do you know, it's so funny you talk about defrosting the freezer, because I've got so much ice build up in my freezer, and in the 6 years I've lived in this particular flat, I've never defrosted it once. But you know why? Because I kept thinking to myself, how would I do it?
Yeah.
There'd be water all over the place.
It's a real pain in the kitchen.
I never thought of the chamois, A few chamois and away you go. Yeah. Please do
little annoying jobs like that, maybe.
Yeah. Very busy.
Very busy out there. It was moving a lot of these. So please, if you want to treat yourself, jump in while the water's warm, as they say in New Zealand.
I love it. And if the water's
funny?
No, it's...
He gets the giggle sometimes.
No, because you know, when you were giving the stock update, I love that. It's like I really,
very busy.
I could be in my dressing room. I could have carried on napping. By the way, can I just let Neil know?
No, I wasn't offended about being asked if I was Australian, by the way. Yeah, we love the emails. Don't worry about that. I'm very thick-skinned, and I love Australians too. I just don't like being, called one.
No. It's like it's an age-old rivalry, isn't it?
I don't get upset about being called an Australian. I just prefer to put people straight. That's all.
Yeah,
nothing wrong with the Aussies.
No.
Apart from when you play them in sport.
Yeah.
They cheat.
Yeah.
And they're better than us.
They're scoundrels, aren't they?
Yeah, they always win. So
well, that's what any New Zealander will tell
every
you.
underdog nips
But
away
you
like
see,
a
I don't
terrier.
mind that because that's just it's friendly rivalry.
Friendly banter.
Exactly. 469893 is your Miracle Chamois. It's a bog off or a buy one get one free bundle. A total of 6 cloths, 4 of the large, 2 of the small for £20. I swear to you on my mother's, son's, father's, and all my family's lives that these are truly superb. They really honestly are. If you've got any cloth in your home, whether it's a J cloth, whether it's a terry cloth, whether it's what other types of cloth are there? Paper towel, anything you use to dry or clean, anything that is mildly under the descriptor cloth, this will do a better job. Because what do you want from a cloth? You want it to absorb liquid, right? Paper, and how many times have you bundled up paper towels in order to absorb liquid? All that money you're throwing literally in the rubbish. Use one of these instead. If you've ever tried bundling up toilet roll to pick up liquids, forget it, because that's designed to turn to mulch very quickly when it gets wet. That's how it doesn't clog up your toilet. If you've used the J-cloths, maybe they're okay for whatever uses you've used them for in the past, but they're not very absorbent. The terry towel cloths are not very absorbent. Accept no imitations. This holds 20 times its weight in water. It is, as far as we are aware, the most absorbent material on the planet, right? Certainly in cloth form. And you can cut it to size if you wish. The only thing we can't do is if you don't like orange, you're bang out of luck. Because it comes in orange. You can even use this around harsh chemicals and things like that. Now, it may reduce the life of them, but you still can. As David said, if you spilled paint, gloss paint on your pavement or on your paving slabs or something, this will clean it up. You could then use a turpentine or a white spirit or something like that to clean the cloth afterwards. Again, they're pretty tough, those chemicals. It may reduce the lifespan of this, but you're buying a cloth or a set of cloths that have a 1-year guarantee. A cloth with a 1-year guarantee. If anything goes wrong with it, in a year, you get your money back. Or a replacement, or whatever it says, all of the instructions. I mean, how amazing is that, right? So your £20 is safe. That's protected. It's almost like it's insured. Because if anything goes wrong with your cloths, you're covered. At least try them. What do you got to lose? We had a skeptic, the gentleman that emailed earlier. That was... forgotten his... it'll come back to me as soon as my producer tells me. Who? Phoenix Pete. Now he's a contractor. He's what was he? A plumber. Deals with water all the time. He was using paper towels. Every plumber does. He was very cynical. He tried these and they exceeded his expectations. They won't meet your expectations, these. They will exceed them. Honestly, I know I'm some geezer on telly. Listen, David Wright doesn't pay me a flipping penny for any enthusiasm I offer you. That's free of charge and purely my experience because I've been using these cloths for years. You couldn't get me to use a J cloth or a paper towel for anything else. As I say, I buy the Blitz, the expensive ones, right? But right, David? We only use them for dabbing our faces, for removing pizza sauce and such from our gobs. Do you know what? Maybe we'll try the blue chamois and see if they're any good for our mouths. We'll put it to the test and we'll report back. We'll eat a particularly messy dinner. Yeah? Like proper athletes, exactly. You got to check out, putting it in your basket does not reserve it, doesn't hold it, doesn't keep it for you in any way. You have to pay now or we take it away. If you don't pay, we take it away. But when you pay, it's on the way. Today. Right, good. That's we shall come back to young David in a moment. Let me tell you a story. Let me take you on a little journey around Towerville. And this is the VL80 Pets Cordless 3-in-1 vacuum. You don't need to have pets to buy this, but if you do have pets, it has some features that are especially super duper. It's got a flexi pole, yay. It's got HEPA filters, not just one, 2. And it's got an anti-tangle system that will prevent your roller from getting tangled up with hair and such. I'll give you a little summary here and then I shall show you this revelation in action. Impressive cleaning options. What I love about this is you've got a big roller. It's a roller, and the green stripes are slightly tougher than the rest of it, which is almost like a plush. It's like a stiff plush. That's the only way I can think to describe it. You've got a turbo boost setting, up to 40 minutes on a single charge, and that's if you're using it on low power continuously. If you use it on high power, it will use a little bit more juice and reduce the running time, but you very rarely need to use it on high power, to be honest. And it has so much else that it can do as well. Now, I'm going to show you, sorry, I've got my hand in my pocket, how honestly, how rude. I went to public school, you know, I should know better. I'm going to show you on these mere oats and these meagre spices and these, these pathetic lentils. They are no power for the tower. Oh, I just say, hey, write that down, write that down. Now, I'm just going to ask my David to leave me a little bit of a gap next time, because I've got to get the head on, you see. But don't worry, I'm going to start it. By the way, anything that's in this kind of green colour, unless it's decorative, it means it's an action, it's something, it does something. So the power button, green. All the other bits, all the other buttons you have to push, they're all green, so you know where they are and so you know what is functional. Make sense? So, if I press the button at the top, like that, it turns it on. And has illuminated the fan speed. That is the low fan speed. Press it again, and now you can see down here we've got the high fan speed. So here we go with these spices. Are you ready? Don't blink. Are you not impressed? Sorry, I said that a bit loudly. My mic probably just went all over. Sorry. I was using theatre rules. Oh, Neil remembers me from my 3-letter channel starting up before you. I can't remember where the first, what comes off before the first letter? P, and then P, P-U, B, P-U, pub! If you take the letters before where I used to work, it spells pub. Sorry, Paul, I'm so sorry. I've got microphones that don't stop in the early noughties, that's right, 1995 till 2003, 2-ish. Right, anyway, oats. Oats. Are you ready? Don't blink. Are you not? Sorry, I do this softly. Are you not impressed? Done that. Come over here. Lentils. I'm just going to wait for my director, who's been taking the mickey, so I shall show him no sympathy whatsoever. You can hear what I hear in my ear. Honestly. You'd want to work here too. Anyway, look, lentils. Now, this is a carpet. It's quite a deep pile. So I tend to be a bit more careful with a slower, because obviously there is bounce in the carpet and I don't want to fling them everywhere. Generally, they don't fling everywhere. You've got edge-to-edge cleaning as well, which is super impressive. I mean, actually, they've got little LED lights there. I mean, it's doing a pretty good job, even at decent speed. Right. So that's, okay, that's the easy stuff. Here's a quick tour, and then I'm going to attempt, sorry, I have way too many syllables in that word. I'm going to attempt the Weetabix Challenge. Do you know what the Weetabix Challenge is? Nor do I really, but we'll make it up as we go along. I'm going to try and show you how this works on big clumps. I've got some peanuts as well, and I'm going to really put this through at paces. And all the food, thank you, courtesy of discountdragon.co.uk. We've got a show next week on Tuesday night into Wednesday, I think. So Wednesday morning technically, but Tuesday night into Wednesday. So let's start at the beginning, where all good stories begin. I've got a floppy head, sorry. Just wait for my director. Apparently that happens when it gets older. It's got, see here where I'm holding this little vent, that's ventilation for a motor. This is motorised. There are connectors between all of the pieces that channel the electricity from the battery down to the head, right? So very, very brilliantly well articulated head, so you can get all around and manoeuvre wherever you wish to go. You've got really substantial wheels, and they have a soft type of, I wouldn't say rubber, but it's like it's softer than hard plastic, if that makes sense. So they're sort of, well, they're kind to your floors. That's ultimately what they're designed for. You know how I said everything that is green has a function. So again, you've got a button here, and that removes the head, right? See? Simple. Oh, there we go. Now, I'm going to flip the head around. Can I just lean this, put this on the floor? Thank you. Good. Here is the brush. So again, it's like a stiff plush, but the green, they're stiffer still. So that allows you to not abrade the floors, or certainly not scratch the floors, but they are still effective against slightly ground in dirt. Now, here is the other thing about this that you're going to really like, if I can figure out how to show it to you. Hold on. Okay, can you see my lip? Have a look at this. Big fat lip. You see where that plastic is there? Normally it'd be right down towards the floor, so you'd only have, I don't know, 1/4 of an inch, something like that, on most of clearance on most vacuum cleaners. This has very high clearance. That's why it's so good. And it's like coming in contact with a combine harvester or something. There ain't no way the big lumps are getting away. So that's the head. That's just the head. Let me show you the pole very quickly. So the pole made out of very, very high quality, beautifully painted aluminium. It's pretty. It looks good. What else can I tell you? Green. I told you that green. It's very busy. You've got to check out. You might miss this. It could sell out. Green has got what I call the attachment to make this bend into, I call it the camel's knee. So what that allows you to do, if I just put it back down on the floor. Oh, Kevin finally. Kevin got the signed photo from me. Thank you. I'm so sorry, Kevin. It took a while. It's been very busy, and I have to thank Leslie, my producer, who basically just came and said sign these, and she did all of the posting. So thank you very much. So look, the knee allows you to get right down fully to the floor, and then when you're done with that, you just snap it back into place. At the top, yeah, he hasn't been able to hit his dartboard ever since the picture arrived. At the top, you've got a HEPA filter. High efficiency particulate air that's going to remove 99.9% of airborne particles from the air. So this, again, great for allergy sufferers because it removes so much. A vacuum sucks in dirt. You don't want it being exhausted back out into the room. That's what the HEPA... Hey, when I said a vacuum sucks up dirt, my director said, does it? My father always said, if you state the obvious, you'll never be wrong. So there is one HEPA filter, but there is a second HEPA filter, which I will show you in a moment. It's actually inside here, but I need to empty the canister first. Here's another good bit. Here's the battery. See, green. If green is seen, then it means it does something. So look, that pulls the battery out. Now, you don't have to take the battery out because there is a plug-in connector there. You can keep it plugged in situ, or if you don't have the room, or if you don't have electricity in wherever you're storing this, you can take the battery off and you can charge it on your countertop. But it does also have, as you'll see from our wonderful pack shop or beauty shot over there, it does come with a docking station. In fact, I'm going to ask David, my floor manager, to pass that to me. Or is it going to ruin your display if you do that? No? I can't, because it's all blue tacked on and stuff, sorry. But the docking station has, you can plug the adapter that comes with this into the wall mount, and it has metal connectors that will connect to the metal connectors on the battery here. So you can hang it, you'll see it in the video, you can hang it and keep it charging. But what else can I tell you? Oh, cyclonic action as well. Show you that in a minute. I want to see some demos because I want to get back to David as well. You also get, obviously, you get the handheld tool. Now that handheld brush is amazing. I'll show you that in a minute, but I know you want to see this in action. So look, here are some peanuts, which, I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I'll just scatter them on there. I am doing this myself, so you can see these are not stunt peanuts. They're not any kind of a special peanut. They are just a regular old peanut. Now here we have some Weetabix. 1/4 of the stock of the vacuum's gone now. They're absolutely flying. Not surprised. Now I'm just going to break up the Weetabix, leaving some big bits, some big chunks. Now I have not tried this yet, so I don't even know myself if it's going to work. Here we've got some Oreo stuff. Maybe, I mean, that's like breakfast, that, isn't it? Now, I am going to use high speed, but you've seen me put that down. I don't think we've even cut away, have we? So, a 29.6 volt powerful lithium-ion battery. putting it onto high speed. Let's start with the peanuts, shall we? Now, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait for the close-up because this is, I want to see the right, come on, Paul, I want to see right up on the roller. Trust me, I'm a scientist. Right, ready? Peanut, gone. Peanut, gone. Peanut, gone. Gone, 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 gone. Peanuts being eaten. Isn't it amazing what it does? Now, it might flick the odd one, but look, they've gone. Now, I dragged those other ones across. Now, let's try over here on the Weetabix. Ready? Have we got a close-up? Right, I want to see it going right in the roller. God, got it! There go your little Oreo bits. Here are some more bits of the Weetabix. Oh yeah, this is a hungry, hungry, hungry vacuum. Now I know sorry, I know these are big pieces on a hard floor, so some of them are flicking around. Do you think it'll get the big one? Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, almost. No, it's just, come on, I'm going after it. Or is it just going to flick it around? It's probably too, no, oh no, it's breaking it down. It's not taking it lying down, is it? Which vacuum do you know? It's going to go, go on, go. Get in, oh, come on now, get in there. Oh, this is like, it's like my white whale. But look, in all seriousness, what vacuum do you know could do all of that? I mean, I suppose if you had a hose vacuum, but then I find that things like peanuts and loose things, they generally just rattle around in the hose. Now, again, we've gone absolutely crazy over the top here, and some of them, if they're in close proximity, they might end up getting pinged around. But you wouldn't do this at home, would you? Or you know, you'd take your time, and some of them, I mean. They're going. Hold on, I'll tell you what. This thing here. Ah, David, can you come and get my nemesis for me? Sorry, I can't bend down to pick it up. He's crossing camera. That bit there, just don't break it. Just stick it down on the floor for me. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Now, this hasn't lost power. It's still picking it all up. It's picked up everything on there. David Wright, I could see him looking at me. He was Mr. Skeptical. Okay, it's me. Just call me Ahab. Come on. Come on, VL80. If this picks it up, everyone buys one right now. Come on. Oh, come on. No! Oh! No, wait. It's gone into bits. Quick, follow it down the front. Follow it down the front. Where is it? There it is. There's one bit of it. You can't get, oh no, we can't get a camera down there. All right. All right, David. You can't see David, can you pick, wait, no, I'm not giving up. Would you pick that little bit up? And would you just put the two little components, because they were responsible. The vacuum was responsible for this. I'm not stopping till it's done its job. Ready? Here goes the small bit. Boom. Thank you very much. And boom. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. And the crowd went wild. I showed you my peanuts. I showed you my Oreo pieces. I showed you a Weetabix. And eventually it didn't give up. It didn't surrender. It got it all. And look at this. You can see in the chamber, there is your cyclonic action going round and round and round and round. The other brilliant part of this, it's all in the chamber. It's not rattling around in the pipe. There's your cyclonic action. Have we got a shot of that? No. Oh, there it is. Yep, perfect. There it is. See? And no pieces falling down back on the floor afterwards. Ever done? See, if you did that with your canister vac, you know, you turn the thing off and suddenly all of the bits, the big bits you picked up, they all slide down the pipe and back out onto the floor. Not here. See? Brilliant. And I did, see? Brilliant. Right, quick point on the, what was I going to, oh yes, on the head. How long have I got on this? All right, okay, I'm going to wrap it up shortly, but I just want to show you on the head, there's a little button, right? And you pull the little button and you pull that off like that, and then you can take the roller off, which you can wash if you need to. But look behind, it's got combs. See the combs? And the combs actually, they cut, well, they literally, you can see in the roller, the comb marks. They comb the roller. And they do that so that if any hair gets tangled in there, it's not a problem because it removes it at source. And then you just put your little thingy back on like that. Is it the other way? No, no, it's the right way. Hold on. Apparently it's not. It's not. There we are. And boom. Last thing I want to show you is, David, could you pass me the pet head, please? The way you empty the tank, by the way, should I empty this? It's going to make a mess. Should I empty it? But anything green, remember, you press it and it opens it up, and booyah. The other filters are inside. I'll show you later. Well, I'm going to clean that up later if we've got time. The other filters in there. Yes, thank you, sir. And then finally, because this comes with it, these are normally 40 to 50 pounds on their own. Another motorised head, small enough for use with your upholstery and such. Inside there's a brush. But here's the clever bit. Because it's a small brush that you might use in the car, in the boot, on the stairs, you don't always keep suction. The lip or the mouth has to keep contact with the area to retain suction, but not with this. It's got a plate that adjusts. I call it the adjustable plate. And what that means is that no matter what angle you've got the vacuum at, it's always on the plane of where it is that you're vacuuming, and it's taking the dirt into its greedy gob. That's included. They're normally a 40, 50 pounds extra value. Remember, we have the best price in town that we're aware of. If you were to go to very.co.uk, thank you, David, it's £139. If you were to go to boots.com, £139.99. If you were to go to Asda, £119.99, and Tower Housewares, £139.99. We have it for the very special Shop on TV price of £89.99. Please check out on your vacuums. We don't have many left. We're at almost half stock. It is really busy on that. It's a super vacuum. Certainly for the price. Could you get better? Maybe. Feature-wise, I don't think so. It's got just about everything you could want. You could get more powerful. You can get, there's always bigger and better, but you'll pay for it. You'll pay £300-400 for those features on other vacuums. So for £89.99, I don't think, for what I would consider a value vacuum, you just cannot beat it. Anti-tangle technology, 3-in-1 cleaning, the anti-tangle head that prevents basically hair and debris from building up. It literally cleans as it goes, or whatever, cleans, removes the hairs as it goes. Powerful cyclonic suction, multi-filter filter. Let me try that. Sorry, that sentence got away from me. I'm going to try that again. My mouth is going faster than my brain, or the other way around. Multi-HEPA filtration. Powerful 29.6 volt lithium ion battery, which means you can keep it charged. By the way, it doesn't have that memory that old batteries used to have. Will take about 3 or 4 hours to charge up for the first time, but once it's charged, keep it plugged in. 1 litre dust tank, so it's got really good capacity. The HEPA 12 filters, there's one in the top, there's one inside, and there is a pre-filter, a stainless steel mesh pre-filter, and it even comes with the wall mount as well. It's just great for 90 quid, and you can spread the cost over 3 months on PayPal. Just select that as your payment option when you check out, but you've got to check out. PayPal is, you have to be approved for that, but if you select it at checkout, it'll take you to PayPal to sign into your account or create an account. It's very simple steps for the approval. Once you're approved, the product will be on its way. And by the way, you can actually spend from 30 to £2,000. So if you wanted to buy multiple vacuums, or if you wanted to buy other things like the chamois, certainly multiple chamois, just get them for all your friends. Get them for all your friends on it. Do the right thing, and do the right thing for yourself. Not because I want the sale. I don't care. I honestly mean this. I don't get a commission. I literally just get paid a rate. In fact, I get half of everybody else because I'm head of TV here as well. So I actually, every time I come on air, I'm literally earning half of what the other presenters are earning. So I certainly am not doing this just for the money. What was that? Did I hear violins? Yeah. Oh no, just a little groaning in the background from the peanut gallery. And I literally do mean that any enthusiasm is purely incidental, and all opinions are my own, genuinely. you'd be crazy not to get these, really, especially if you are, I mean that metaphorically, not literally, of course, I don't wish to offend. But if you're using paper towels for cleaning, if you're using J-cloths and terry towels, and you know, when I say terry, there are lots of different types of cloth you can buy for the kitchen and bathroom, right? Forget them all. This does everything, and so much better, so much more absorbent, just so much more brillianter. Super! Wow, a quarter of a month of stock has gone, not to impress you, but to impress upon you. I'm glad you're heeding my word. I know it's on TV. I know everyone thinks that everything on TV is a con, or it's made up, or it's a load of old rubbish. I guarantee we're on ITV1 and STV, for heaven's sake. We can't talk nonsense because we would be pulled off the air. We are held to the highest standards by ITV. One of the heads of Ofcom, on the board of directors of Ofcom and the Advertising Standards Authority, is the guy we deal with at ITV. And he's literally the man that was responsible for putting us on the air, and he is super strict. We are so careful about what we say that it has to be accurate, genuine, honest, and etc. So please buy with confidence when you buy as many of these as you think you need right now. £5.95 P&P, and the first £4.95 P&P is a capped P&P, so you only pay that one time. Joseph sent in a message saying. He sent an AI thing about miracle chamois. It's too long to read on the air. We've only got an hour left. But I will read it, Joseph. Thank you. We appreciate doing that. Now, speaking of miracle chamois, it's a miracle that he's still standing. No, just kidding.
Well, it's true.
I mean, I'm not. But no, you've been doing this for a long time, and there's a good reason, because you're back to winning horsing.
Yeah, I just love it. You know, it works.
Yeah.
And we get great testimonies. People that have used them come back for more. It stood the test of time. Look how big they are. First of all, I like to show that off. They're massive, 70 by 50 centimetres, made in Germany, designed for washing cars originally. But so I'm going to show you. If you're washing your car, it dries it off. If it's Father's Day, it's Father's Day. It'd make a great gift. And if you order them tonight, you'll probably have them by Tuesday. Just make up an excuse, Dad, your Father's Day present's in the mail. They are brilliant on the car. Bigger vehicles too, if you're lucky enough to have them. Caravans, motorhomes. Farmers love them on farm equipment, trucks, tractors and trailers. And in the kitchen, as a dishcloth, well, it's the best you'll ever use. They're almost too big, though, to use in the kitchen as a dishcloth, so cut them. Cut them to any size you want. Hey, there's one thing I haven't done yet, viewer. Did you notice? What hasn't he done with it?
Wrung it out!
He hasn't wrung it out. That's right. Now it's time to, though. You see it's leaving a trail, so it's full. Watch this. So at home, if you're defrosting your freezer, if you've got a leaky pipe under the sink, a radiator that leaks, a washing machine that floods, the toilet on a bad day, the kids spill a drink on the floor, makes a great floor cloth. Now this is a big spill. You try and pick that up with a sponge, it just can't do it. Try as it must. You'll be there all night and half the next day trying to pick that up. You ever done this one? We try and catch it with your hand and hurry back to the sink.
Yes.
By the way, if this is orange juice, now you've got a sticky mess all the way back to the sink. It just can't do it. Nothing absorbs liquid like the miracle chamois. J-cloths, don't even bother, honestly. Take your chamois, lay it in the mess. Got a J-cloth?
Show me what a J-cloth does.
Surprisingly popular, though. J stands for junk, I think. Are we allowed to say that?
I don't know.
Too late.
I don't know what they're good for. I mean, they are good for...
In America, we used to call them handy wipes.
Yeah.
But what's it handy for? Spreading the mess around the kitchen. Look, it's a turkey. Try and pick up a mess with it. Absolutely
They absorb
useless.
Nothing. Well, very little, yeah.
And they smell bad, and they got holes in them. They fall apart.
How many times
enough of that.
do you wash the J-cloth because it stinks so much and you know it's just got horrible bacteria in it before you then use it to actually...
And they never come back.
No.
They just got holes in them.
Stopped using
Watch
them years
this.
ago.
Like a thirsty camel, it picks up the liquid. They last 3 to 5 years if you use it every day as a dishcloth. Up to 10 years if you use it once a week to wash your car. Because we wash our dishes more often than our car.
True.
Hopefully.
True.
Anyway, look, there's no drips. No drips. Locks it inside. Absolutely fantastic. Got to be useful, right? Take it over to the sink, at your leisure, wring it out, use it again. If it's dirty, it goes in the washing machine. If it's got grease or oil on it, it's bleachable. You can pick up pick up oil or paint on the driveway with it, put it in a bucket of bleach water, it comes back to new. On your windows, fantastic. Check this out. Shower screens, patio doors, the windscreen of your vehicle, absolutely brilliant. NASCAR drivers use them. Why? Because they don't scratch the paint. When they get dirty, they go in the washing machine. No dirt, no scratches.
Actually, can I just interject
so those
quickly?
little bits of dirt that'll scratch the paint. Yes. Oh, guess, Rob's. Now, you did a long demonstration over there with your vacuum.
No, but this is
Did
help.
I interrupt you?
No, I can shut up completely, but I just wanted to help
carry on,
you. I wanted
carry on.
because
You're in charge.
What you didn't say at the beginning is that when these were invented for cars,
Yes.
not necessarily just household cars, but professional racing cars as well. That's all I wanted to say.
Used by pros.
Yes.
Yep.
And
I'm sure I mentioned that. NASCAR drivers use
Yeah, no, I know, but all Formula One, they use. I mean, I've seen them all over the place.
Lewis Hamilton's got one.
Yeah,
I know
go.
that because we sent him one in the post.
Right.
Many years ago. I don't know if he's ever used it. I suspect someone else washed
Lewis, if you're
Lewis's
watching,
car.
please do
But,
let us know.
yeah, do
and I
use it,
promise
Lewis.
I won't interrupt now because you're right, you were very patient. But I thought that was an important point.
On the carpet, it's good. Hey, by the way, if you're wondering what you get, the regular deal is, and I know some people tonight have been silly billies and they've ordered this deal I'm going to talk about right now. It's £20, 2 of the big orange ones and a blue one for windows. This is a $4.99 value. So you get all of that for 20. That's a great deal, and that's our regular deal, and some of you are ordering that. Be careful on the website because the item number you want is 469893, and for no extra cost, what we do is double the value. So now 2 for 1, buy 1 get 1 free, buy 2 get 2 free, bog off, double the value. 4 big jumbo sheets, 2 blue ones, £20. Are you having a laugh?
Are you having a laugh?
I think
Is
the
he
people
having
at head
a
office
laugh?
have been on the gin and juice putting this deal together. It's
know.
absolutely brilliant. So
Well, I
one
pay
for the
£8
car,
for a pack of
leave it.
mine.
You're interrupting me again.
Oh, sorry, you're
One
right.
for the car, leave it in the
Just
car.
doing my job.
There's one for the house. You can cut it into quarters for dishcloths. If you've got a dog, brilliant. Use it on the dog. If you haven't got a dog, leave it under the sink in case disaster strikes. The last one, you could put it in the have it as a spare if they're all in the washing machine, or in the utility room for woolly jumpers. It's not really the season, but in the winter time, you know, when you wash your jumpers, cashmere sweaters, Angora like this, they're a pain to get dry, aren't they? You end up hanging them on a coat hanger over a chair, or you use a bath towel. Got a wet towel hanging around the house for 3 days. Watch this. Roll your jumpers up in a chamois, and in about 20 minutes, it's bone dry and ready to wear again. Give that a try. The ladies go moggy for that. Sorry, that's a Kiwi thing. So in New Zealand, if you say they go moggy, it's like they go crazy for it. But I think in England, it's
Moggy
a cat.
is a cat.
Yeah.
Well, tell us about pets.
drop
How are
that
these
one.
useful on pets and hair?
Yes, pets and hair, dogs. If you're a dog owner, just get them. I'm going to do the carpet because that's the best part, really.
Well, that covered it for me.
On the carpet, you know what happens, yeah. Nervous little puppy dogs get excited. We're breaking in a puppy at the moment, little boxer, Maya. Cheers to the folks back home. But it's not their fault.
No.
I used to call her Spot in the beginning before
Yeah.
we made the name up because she left one wherever she goes. And the neighbour's got a bigger dog, one of those golden relievers.
Relievers, yeah.
Yeah. But it's a bit late for the golden reliever. And the worst animal, of course, the party animal.
Party animal.
Everybody knows one. If you've got a Rob in your home, look. This
If
could
you
be
haven't,
anything.
I'm
using
available.
Diet Coke, could be beer, could be whiskey, tea, coffee, wine, water. This is a big spill. You can see a major over-exaggeration. There's no hole underneath because, look, it's seeping out the sides.
It's
and
a
what you're
sealed
thinking
counter.
is, you know, this is pretty bad. But I'm not too concerned about what's on top. Don't get me wrong, that's bad enough. But take a look underneath the carpet. This is what you can't see at home. The hardwood floors have seen better days. If that's in the car, it's going to rust. And yeah, this is a big spill. The first thing you reach for when you spill a drink? Another drink. That's right. Then the kitchen towels. Kitchen towels.
I can't
We
wait
all
to see your
use them.
new comedy special.
2 double rolls a week, over £300 a year if you buy the good stuff. Did you hear that, viewer? Up over £300 a year some of you will spend on kitchen towels to use them once I'm not going to tell you you'll never use them again, but you're going to use a lot less. These are the enemy. Not just because I'm saying it, but think about it. Help the environment. Save a tree. Every time I grab another couple, you know, like this, or I used to, you just feel like you're grabbing a dead tree by the roots and pulling it out.
But when it's a spill, you wrap it around your
Deforestation
finger.
worldwide. Let's try and make a difference because they don't work and they cost money. You use them once, you throw. I find it's like watching your money get wet, watching it fall apart before your eyes, and then you pick it up, squeeze it, throw it in the rubbish bin, cash in the trash. And then what? We go and get some more. Save a tree, save some money. Take your chamois, use it over and over. Little bit of pressure with your hands. Remove any excess liquid. Remember to use them damp, please. You don't have to remember this, it's on the instructions. I'm going to try and do this hands-free. This is capillary action. So what it does is it draws the liquid from beneath the carpet back up to the surface. Hands-free,
Hands-free, almost.
Couldn't help myself.
He's a hands-on
Anyway,
kind of guy.
Let's see what we got from a quick 10-second application. If that was your last bottle of 12-year-old scotch at this time of night and the shops are all closed, no need to waste it. Don't get mad. Get even a couple of fresh ice cubes. Serve it to your Rob. You'll never know the difference. I'm going to do that again because that was a big spill. You'll see the colour change in the carpet this time. But, of course, the big concern is what about that mess that was underneath? That big lake rotting away at the hardwood floors, rusting the car out. Well, the good news is this is not a magic show. As Rob said, we're not allowed to play tricks here. The seeing is believing. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, every time I see it, it just
every time I do it,
beggars belief. Yeah, I believe it. Yeah.
Brilliant. Use it just once for a big spill like that.
Is this a special kind of carpet, or this
bless the day you took? No, there's nothing magic about the carpet.
So it's just a regular bit of. Does it have? Is it because it's a deep pile that it works better with the cloth, or would it work with any kind of carpet?
Well, that's the challenging side of it. The thicker it is, the harder it is to draw it through. I can use a thin piece. It's even easier and more impressive. But what I'm trying to say is this is thick, quite expensive carpet.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter what kind of carpet you have. Whether it's thick, plush, shag, Berber, really doesn't matter.
And a lot of mats are like that.
Some of it's so expensive, hundreds of pounds a square metre. And don't you find if you've got a guest over watching the football and, you know, they spill a drink, it's not when they're leaning on the wall over to the side where you can later put a piece of furniture on it, is it? It's right in the middle on the runway to the television. My mate Gary comes over often, loves his vodka and cokes, and usually, bang, the third one right in the middle of the carpet.
I'd never had carpets.
Tell you what he does after that.
Okay.
Off. Home.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, you're out, Gary. But if you're watching, Gary, someone else's floor tonight. Anyway.
Yeah. But let's talk about the you made a great suggestion because that is what a lot of bathroom mats are like.
Yeah.
And I find so my mat's got a rubber back. It's not absorbent at all. It's non-slip, so it doesn't slide when I get out of the shower. But there's nothing to really, apart from the material on top, to absorb. So I find over a while it starts to get smelly. And I mean, I
can't do the job you ask of it.
No.
When it's soaking wet, what do? You hang it over the shower or whatever. You come back, maybe the next morning it's still wet.
Yeah.
As a floor cloth, it's fantastic. Use it as a floor cloth.
Yeah. Can I just say a quick story? I don't want to interrupt. I'm trying to enhance what you're doing, not hinder it. But I literally almost killed myself recently. And I'll tell you what, because most household accidents, I'm told, statistically happen in the bathroom because of the wet floors. And I had a shower and I banged the shower. I've got one of those glass pivoting shower screens that covers about half the bathtub, right? And I accidentally nudged it with my elbow. And so all the showers, as I was showering, the water was basically going all over the floor. And I didn't know. And when I got out and put my foot down on the tile, I slipped and almost went over and bashed my head on the something. So immediately went
a lot.
Immediately went for the miracle chamois and just laid them on the floor. And that's from
effectively saved your life.
So,
they can save your life.
Yeah.
Use it on the windscreen if you're driving home in the rain. Keep your vision clean.
Could
save your life.
Inside the tower, if you've got, I wonder.
In the bathroom, brilliant. As a floor cloth, folks, we promote it mostly for washing cars and using in the kitchen, on the countertops and stuff like that, windows. But as a floor cloth, it's brilliant. And I'm not here to knock mops. We've all got a mop, right?
Sure.
But if you get a spill like this, right, the kids open the fridge, drop the apple juice on the floor, big sticky mess. Now what? You go to the cupboard, you get the mop out, you get the bucket out, you fill it up with water, you put detergent in it, start wringing and mopping. By the time you've done that, watch this. The miracle chamois just
Maybe you
care
should
of the
make
problem.
a handle attachment. for the Miracle Stanley.
100% gone in seconds, no sticky mess, that goes in the washing machine. Is that not a heck of a lot easier?
Yeah,
So for spot cleaning, forget about the mop, use the chamois as a floor cloth. Maybe you've been out walking the dog and you come back and you've all got, you know, wet shoes, wet feet, the dog's got wet paws, lay one of these at the entrance to your home.
Yeah.
And, you know, just walk on it, chuck it in the washing machine.
Great for the beach. I love using these to go to the
for
seaside.
camping.
Oh, yeah. Camping, brilliant for camping.
Brilliant for camping.
Because you know what, you go
Take a towel.
camping, yeah, it rains, and then it's like you've got all
Got a wet towel to hang
dry the tent
They're
down.
bigger and bulkier.
Oh God, yeah, dry the tent down. As a tea towel, these are they are second to none.
Yep.
Regular tea towels are just what are they? Terry toweling. That's what it is. Is that right?
Yeah, I believe so.
So what do we do? We dry up. We hang them over the handle of the oven or something like that, and then we just leave them. And then we come back the next time. Occasionally we'll wipe our hands on them if we washed our hands under the. They're building up all these germs and all this bacteria and all this dirt, and we just keep washing or drying our stuff with it. These are the best, and also. How good are they? How good, hygienic, but also how good are terry towels at actually drying a plate? They're not great. They're always slightly moist when you put them in the rack. These are absolutely dry. I promise you. As I said, I swear on my son who's sitting right there, my mother, my father, and all those that are alive who are near and dear to me, that these are absolutely the best cloth that money can buy. Now, maybe that doesn't mean anything to you, but I can't give you any stronger of a testimonial. If you're using anything that could be vaguely described as cloth, get these instead, because it'll do a 10 times better job, in my opinion. That's not a statistic based on any fact. It's just what do you call it, a saying, so to speak. But they do absorb 20 times their own weight in moisture, in water. They're guaranteed for a year. You've got a cloth that's guaranteed for a year. So your £20 that you're going to spend anyway on paper towels and things that you're going to throw away, or that don't do half as good a job, or even a quarter or a fifth or a 50th as good a job as what these do, you're going to spend that money anyway. So stop hemorrhaging money right now. Spend 20 quid to save money. It's the only 20 quid you probably ever pulled out your pocket or off of your debit or credit card that is immediately going to stop you losing money and start you saving money.
It's solid investment.
It is. I mean, it is.
Investment. For 20 quid, I mean, you can't go wrong.
I can't understand why people at home watching now wouldn't buy these. You've got to check out, though. If you don't, you're going to miss them. I mean, we had hundreds, if not thousands. I didn't even know what we started with.
We had lots.
Over 1,000, I think it was. And
yeah.
now a third of a massive stock has already gone. Please check out if you want yours. They're not reserved or held for you in any way, shape or form when they're in your basket. We're here for another 30 minutes. In fact, we'll take a break in a minute once David's reached his crescendo. You'll know when that happens. He gets a little red in the face. I've got a happy birthday still to come, and a happy Mother or Father's Day rather. Well, we'll do all of that in a minute, and then we'll have a quick break so you can go check out without the worry. And if it is, maybe you are buying several of these, and by God, if you've got a business, a plumbing business or a catering business or anything like that, you've got to get these. Just stock up on them. Buy 100 quid's worth. Why not? While they're in stock, because they will last you for years, 3 to 5 years on average per cloth. So very quickly, David, go through what you're going to do, and then we'll fulfil the promises I just made after that.
You want to talk about liquid? Look, there's a lot of liquid here. If you want to wash your car, if it's been raining, look how massive they are, first of all. Made in Germany. It's worth pointing that out, because you know what they say about those Germans, Rob? They make good stuff.
They do.
Really do. And this is no exception.
Vorsprung Dork Technik.
Watch this.
Whatever that means.
If you're washing your car, look, you get that perfect streak-free finish. Now, when I say one direction, try and keep it, I'm snaking it. If you go back,
clean singers with them as well.
You'll get streaks.
Oh,
and
right.
we encourage you to put them in the washing machine before you use them, just once, if you're going to use it on your car or on your windows. That beats them up a little bit, breaks them in and gives them a nice
With
skin.
detergent?
So, yeah, with detergent and with your clothes. Try and avoid fabric softener because that affects their absorbency. But the colour is no issue. This is their natural colour. You can put them in with your white socks. And your white socks will still be white.
Right.
But put them in the wash once. It gives them a nice skin. Sometimes they come from the factory with a little bit of fluff on them. So that's just if you're going to use it on your car or some true surface, like windows or a granite worktop. If you're going to pick up a puppy dog piddle or a spill, don't worry, straight out of the box, no problem. But try and get them wet first and wring them out so they're damp. Hey, there's one thing I haven't done to it yet. Did you notice, viewer? Did you notice? What hasn't he done to it?
You haven't kissed it?
He hasn't wrung it out.
Oh.
Still hasn't wrung it out. It just loves liquid. Now we have to because it's leaving a big trail behind. But watch this. If you want to talk about super absorbent, I mean, it's super, super absorbent. If you want to talk about phenomenal, it's phenomenal.
It's phenomenal.
And, you know, if you've got a big leak, a washing machine that floods, I don't know, a leaky pipe, the kids make a mess, dog piddles, the shower spills around the tray.
If you've got a boat, boaters.
Oh, boaters.
Oh,
yes,
my.
Yeah. Well, I
Caravanners.
don't mention it too much because I should probably, but in New Zealand, of course, we go.
Everyone has a boat.
Everyone has a boat. We go heavily on the boat because if you imagine lost at sea with a leaky bilge. You need
nothing worse than a leaky bilge.
It does sound quite nasty, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Sponges work too, kind of, but they dump the liquid on the floor, drip and dribble everywhere. Take your chamois, watch this. It absorbs more than any material known to mankind, we think.
Yes.
Anyway, lay it in the mess.
We're allowed to say mankind
like a
anymore?
liquid vacuum cleaner, it picks it up.
Humankind.
They actually absorb up to 20 times their own weight, locks it inside. There's no drips here. I'll give you that. No drips.
No drips.
No drips here. Give it a twist. It's ready to use again.
Just checking.
Check this out.
Words change so much.
Look how big they are.
That is, oh my gosh, yeah, they are.
So use the whole length. You can cut them, of course you can, to any size you want. You know what my girlfriend does? Cuts a small piece and puts it in the vegetable crisper in the fridge in the veggie drawer. And it gives your veggies a longer shelf life. Leaf vegetables like lettuce and cabbage. Sucks away the excess moisture, pulls a bit of mold.
And if you don't have a veggie drawer, you could put them in a little container.
Fridges get a bit manky, don't they?
They do.
Veggie drawer.
Could you put a little bit in just a plastic container and put your veggies in there too?
Yeah, of course you can. Wherever there's liquid you don't want. You want
it takes it out the air as well.
It does, yeah. Look, just pull it in one direction over your car or windows, countertops. Maybe you have one of those very posh granite or marble worktops, which I'm told are a nightmare to keep clean and avoid water spots on.
Really? I've never.
Well, at the Ideal Home exhibition this year, I had so many ladies that went went crazy,
bonkers
for using them on their countertops, granite and marble. I actually had one lady give me a cuddle, a very posh, lady from Surrey.
Oh, so
that.
I bet she suffered.
I remember you. I don't know who you are, but hopefully you'll remember as well.
But if you have a problem like
Granite
that,
worktops,
it just becomes the bane of your life, and you're like, can anything possibly ever solve this problem? And then when the solution does come along, it's almost like
as
you
a
want to cry.
floor cloth, you spill something on the floor, it picks it up. Well, look,
because a lot
apple juice,
a lot
tea,
of spills,
coffee.
People use bath towels, don't they? When I was asking my mum about how do I defrost my freezer, she said put some bath towels down. I mean, I don't want to waste my expensive.
Then they drip everywhere, exactly, and they get all manky. You don't want to use your bath towels for that.
I spent at least 20 quid on my bath towels.
Maybe emptying out a fish tank or a hot tub, swimming pools, all of that stuff as well. And I tell you what, let's just remind them what they get, Rob.
Yes.
Because it's only £20. Regular deal is 2 of the big jumbo orange ones, identical to the one I use here in the demonstration. A blue one for windows, $4.99 value. All that for 20, that's terrific value. And you can buy that on our website and on the phones right now. But please be careful and don't buy this package, because the item number you need is 469893, no extra cost. We double the value. Now you get 4 big jumbos, 2 blue ones, terrific value for just £20. Get one for Dad for Father's Day, or 2 of them. If you order them tonight, they'll be there by Tuesday. Just blag your way through it, the delay.
Just say, sorry, there was a delay in the post.
There's one for the car, leave it in the car. Here's one for the house, cut it into quarters for dishcloths. The 3rd one for your dog, or under the sink for the disaster that may strike, or use it as a bath mat. The 4th one, you know, as a spare if they're in the washing machine or in the utility room for your woolly jumpers, cashmere sweaters, Angora. When you wash these, roll them up in your chamois, same day service. You can wear them in 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes. They are brilliant. Shall I do the carpet quickly? No. We're going to do that after the break.
Yes, exactly. We'll keep it in suspense.
Breathe.
I want to give you a chance to check out. Please do check out now, particularly on these, but also the vacuum. Joseph he just emailed and wants to take a moment to wish us all a happy Fathers, or both of us.
Thank you, Joseph.
And everybody else.
Well, you're the first one to do it. Neither of my kids have done it yet, but hopefully they're asleep. Well, actually, they live in Australia, so they're running out of excuses.
Yeah, that's very true. And who says that? Hold on, whoa. Andy says, sorry, going too fast, Leslie. Andy says, can I sing happy birthday to his girlfriend, Danielle, who's 35 today? Absolutely. Do you sing?
I do sing, I suppose.
Shall we sing together?
Sing to Danielle.
I'm going to do a harmony. I'll go up at the end. You stay normal.
Oh, let's not get too complicated.
No, I'm good. Don't worry. Trust me. You do you. I'll do the harmony.
Okay.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Daniela.
Happy birthday to you. You better order some now.
Yes. Was it Danielle or Daniela? I think, sorry, I put an A on the end. I was giving it a bit of Italian vavoom, you know? You have to have an A at the end. So Danielle, A. So, sorry, yes, and happy birthday, Danielle. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful birthday. Check out your baskets, ladies and gentlemen, as a good friend of mine used to say. Approaching almost limited stock on the vacuum. I will clean up all that horrible mess that we made earlier that has not moved since I left it. It's just a complete catastrophe. And we'll come back with the extra special carpet demo from Miracle Chamois after this.
ShopOnTV also broadcasts every day from midnight to 6 p.m. on Freeview Channel 89, with an even wider range of must-have products at market-beating prices. So, check your electronic program guide for the latest show schedule and tune in daily to grab the offers while they're still available. There's more to see with ShopOnTV. At ShopOnTV, our goal is to provide you with the best shopping experience possible. Our team of shopping experts is dedicated to sourcing the latest, greatest and most desirable products at the lowest prices available, delivering them to you quickly and conveniently and ensuring your complete satisfaction. We're passionate about maintaining the highest standards of quality and service every step of the way, from design to dispatch. You'll find us on ITV1 and STV from midnight to 3 a.m, Freeview Channel 89 from midnight to 6 p.m, and on YouTube at ShopOnTV Live. Our daily broadcasts are your TV window into the global marketplace, presenting you with a collection of carefully curated must-have items, demonstrated by our on-air team with honesty, integrity and trust. Plus, there's even more in our online store at shopontv.co.uk. So when it's time to shop, shop on TV. There are 3 convenient ways to place your order with ShopOnTV. Just scan the QR code with your smartphone's camera app to view the current on-screen item. Or go directly to our website, shopontv.co.uk, where you'll find all the products in today's show. Simply add the items you want to buy to your online shopping basket and check out. Prefer ordering by phone? Give our UK-based customer service centre a call on 03333 241 241. Friendly representatives are available to assist you 24 hours a day. Straightforward shopping with ShopOnTV. ShopOnTV broadcasts across the nation every day from midnight to 3 a.m. on ITV1 and STV and midnight to 6 p.m. on Freeview Channel 89. Away from your television, we've got you covered. The live broadcasts are also streamed on our website at shopontv.co.uk and on our YouTube channel at ShopOnTV Live, where you can catch up on anything you've missed. So, why not make it your daily ritual to tune in and check out the latest and greatest on offer? Outstanding quality, incredible value and superb savings with ShopOnTV.
And the good news is that when we come off the air, where am I there? Am I there? Yeah. When we come off the air, I'm just checking. When we come off the air, if you just can't get enough of ShopOnTV, or maybe me, or maybe you hate me, in which case you want someone different, tune in to Freeview Channel 89, and maybe somebody else will be on, because we're live. Not live. We're on the telly because I can't be in two places at once, obviously, from midnight till 6 p.m. every single day. Lots of different deals that are products that we can't show for practical reasons in the studio, kitchen products, gardening products, and outdoor products and things like that. And coming soon, we've got gardening. We're going to really start going heavy on the old gardening. We will bring some of that into you live as well. Well done if you bought the Bay Mix last night. That machine is amazing. If you haven't bought the Bay Mix yet, check out yesterday's show and go, or a Bar Mix. People some say Bay Mix, some say Bar Mix. The Swiss actually say Bar Mix. And I say to this man, Miracle Chamois.
I say that to everyone.
Do you?
Yes.
Yes.
But the Swiss make good stuff too. I know the Bamix. It's a good one. I just call it the Bamix.
The Bamix, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Anyway, this is the chamois show. So watch this.
Indeed. This is
for washing the car.
Yes.
They are brilliant. Thanks for joining us. If you just have, I like to show off how big they are. 70 by 50 centimeters. Massive. Super, super absorbent. And they just get better with time, really, to a degree. Obviously, nothing lasts forever, but if you use this once a week to wash your car, it'll last up to 10 years. Use it every day as a dishcloth, 3 to 5 years, because you can use it inside and outside your home. Yep, it's the best dishcloth you'll ever use. Cut it into quarters to use around the home. Very handy. Little spills, maybe condensation at the bottom of the windows. The kids spill something on the floor, leaky pipes,
Yeah,
but on
a leaking
vehicles,
child at night under their bed covers.
something about kids, liquid just follows the mess, just follows them, doesn't it? But
Weren't you going to show us the
absorbs
carpet?
a lot of liquid on your vehicle, whatever it is. Could be a caravan, motorhome. Sell loads of these to motorhome and caravan users for inside and outside.
Yeah.
If you park your caravan or your motorhome, sometimes it's hard to get the right angle. It gets on a bit of a tilt.
Yeah.
The water goes everywhere, the shower.
If you've got a wet awning, if you've been caravanning and you've had your awning down, if you've got one. If it's been raining, dry it off before you retract it. Condensation, leave one on your windowsill for
Let's be
condensation.
honest, there's water everywhere in this country. It rains a lot.
It does.
It's the one season that England does well, is the rainy old
Now, you
winter.
promised the crescendo on this carpet.
I did. Oh, yeah, I was meant to be doing the carpet first.
know.
I'm sorry, I digress. Look,
That's all right.
Let's do the carpet,
Let's do the carpet.
You got carpet, viewer? Most of us have. And this is the time of night, right, where
You're having your car.
accidents can happen.
No hard
Late at
floors in
night,
cars. Yeah.
The dexterity goes a little bit if you've had a couple too many. And
Never.
someone knocks over a drink. It could be you. Could be someone else, of course. The kids, youngsters with their apple juice, Ribena, whatever it is, tea,
Capri
coffee,
Sun.
beer, red wine. Ever done that? Drop the red wine on the floor. You get
I
that
only
sinking
ever
feeling
drink-
in the tummy. This is a big spill, by the way. Hey, shall we finish the
Somebody
bottle?
bought a single pack.
I'm sorry. They'll probably get the double anyway. But I'm going to finish the bottle.
David,
meanwhile.
David, if you get any
That's
orders
what my
for
dad always taught me
One
to
sec,
do.
seriously.
Yeah.
If you get any orders for single packs, will you make sure you send them the double pack?
We will.
They're the same price, so David
Yeah,
will only
we will.
ship double, so
Tonight.
you're okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Guarantee it. Don't worry.
Thank you.
You'll get the double anyway. It's Father's Day.
Yeah.
So we finished one bottle. Let's make it worse.
Wow.
Now, you'll never get a spill this bad at home, hopefully. This is a big one, probably close to a litre of Diet Coke going into the carpet. And eventually it seeps out the sides there. Now, try and pick this up with anything else, and you're in trouble.
Yeah.
And of course, if you're on the next level of a building, second floor up maybe, and it leaks through into the ceiling of the next level down, into the downlights, this is becoming a very serious problem. I'm creating the worst case scenario, but
Even
what we
wet
can't
vacs.
see, have a look underneath.
Even a wet
Crikey.
vac would struggle with that. I've seen wet vacs that don't pick up as well as this
Yeah,
stuff
they're
does.
pretty good though.
They
but,
are, for sure. I'm not knocking them.
By the time you've dragged that monstrous machine out though,
Well, and you've got to have one to
gone
start
too
with.
far down.
Yeah.
Look at this though. Look at this. That's a proper spill. And the first thing you reach for, whatever you can find, but we all use these, and let's try and use them less.
Yeah.
They're not designed for this job, that's for sure. Kitchen towels, paper. You get it wet, it falls apart. We throw it in the rubbish. Save a tree. Plumbers love them, right? Trade, we sell them to the trade all over the place.
Yeah,
But,
Phoenix Pete was he was a viewer,
Phoenix
very
Pete, the plumber,
very
wrote in
skeptical.
earlier, and your plumbers love them.
Yeah.
Surprised Pete's lived without them for this long. I'll make it even worse. Bring what's left in the cloth out on it.
Yeah.
Just so you don't think I'm cheating
Gardeners.
with the kitchen towels.
No, for sure.
Gardeners for germinating seeds.
But also if you've got a business for there's a lot of water involved in gardening and planting.
There is. If you go on holiday,
delivery.
put a piece in the tray of your pot plants and it feeds them liquid while you're away. Look, see this mess.
Are you going to do it
your
hands-free
chamois.
this time?
I'm going to do it hands-free. I'm not going to touch it.
Okay.
Watch. We drop it down. See how
There's
it
no
starts
way
pulling a
that's
little bit of liquid from the sides? This is capillary action.
There's no way that's working.
It's working. I'll just
It
flip
is?
it over. Am I allowed to flip it over and drop it? Watch this. How long was that? 10 seconds?
Yeah.
Hands-free. Capillary action.
No way.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls at home. Amazing, right?
I've never seen you do that hands-free before. That is incredible.
Yeah, I should do that more often.
Yeah.
2 applications because it's a jumbo spill. This time you'll see a colour change in the carpet. You see the cloth changing colour, and that last bottle of 12-year-old scotch that you may have dropped, your favourite red wine, back in the glass. Look, it's an incredible amount of liquid. And if you get to it quick enough, it really does save the day.
Yeah.
Hopefully you'll never need to. But look, listen, viewer, you're going to tell me you've never spilt a drink. You've never been washing the windows, stood on the bucket and flipped a bit of water over. You've never spilt liquid while you're at the sink or whatever. They're very, very handy.
You've never
Let's
cleaned
face it. They're
dried a
very
surface.
handy. Hey, what about that mess underneath?
What about it?
Yeah. Here's the proof. Here's the amazing bit. Look.
Wow.
It's actually drier here than it is anywhere else.
That is unbelievable. And that was hands-free.
Hands-free
You've
cleaning.
got to check out, ladies and gentlemen.
Treat yourself. They're amazing.
They are so good. Car, caravan, motorhome, boat, skidoo, wave runner. What do they call those things? That jet ski. I think a skidoo is a brand of jet ski. Anything. If you're a swimmer, or if you've got kids that go to swimming, do swimming at school, give them one of these to dry themselves off. Amazing for their shoes. Put some in your shoes when you're training. If you have long hair, these will dry your long hair pronto. They really will. Much better than any towel that you would ever use. Hairdressers should use these. Plumbers, anyone in the hospitality industry. Oh my gosh, if you've got to clean, if you're a waiter or waitress, or you're cleaning or drying tables, if you have a restaurant, if you have an Airbnb, if you have a cafe, anything like that, you've got to use these. They're just so much better. Do you know what these are? These are the professional cleaning cloth, whereas everything else is just an amateur one. Commercial cleaning equipment. There you go, for use at home. So if you didn't hear that, David said commercial cleaning products brought to you at no extra cost for use in the home. And it's so true. It really is. They are that good. They're that good. If you don't buy them and you keep doing what you're doing now, any cloth you use is just going to be less effective than the Miracle Chamois. It's as simple as that. So if that's what you want to keep doing, that's fine. I don't want to press you into buying these. Again, I don't get anything out of it. But I actually genuinely do care that people use good products at home. I have recommended them to all my friends and family. This is, it's limited stock. We've got less than 10% of the stock remaining. If you don't check out, you will miss it. We're almost at single figures. If you want it, you have to buy it now. Earlier, I emptied the tank. Here's when we last left off. I had picked up peanuts, Oreo pieces, Weetabix, spice, oats, and what was the one in the middle? Something else. It was Oreo stuff. Yeah. So there's a lot here. It's a big mess. And what there is, most particularly with the Oreo bits and with the peanuts, is that they are big chunks. If you used a regular canister vac for these, I guarantee that they would just get halfway up the tube, and when you turn the thing off, they'd all just come out on the floor. I mean, this is great. If you want a clean vac for crafting, for picking up little bits and pieces of paper, leftovers, but even it could be things like paper clips, it could be drawing pins, that sort of stuff. If you're an electrician, great for picking up all the leftover little bits of strip wire and little bits of copper wire. Because it's got a polycarbonate container, so unlike other vacuums that can be damaged if you vacuum up hard things, it's a breeze. So we haven't got long left. Remember, it's got powered head. It's got a plush, sort of like a stiff plush roller as opposed to a brush, which means that it takes up much more of the dirt that's in front of it, without spitting it around. And also there is a comb at the back of where the roller is that's constantly brushing or combing the roller to take away any things like hair or cotton or little bits of thread that get caught up. So again, great if you're in any sort of business that uses a lot of yarn. Right, instead of talking or telling you yarns, let me show you a demonstration. I shall turn it on. And I'm doing this for the benefit of our floor manager, Dave, because we both get the night bus home and I want to make sure we capture the right one. So again, this is, you notice how high the lip is. It's a good, I'd say 3/4 of an inch from floor to that top piece of plastic, which means that anything in its way, just, you know, it just can't escape. Look, I'm going to go slowly because I take enormous pleasure in watching this, and I'm really putting it through its paces. Now, when it gets to the really big clumps, it might get a bit jumpy, but we'll see. No, it's not a problem. Now, you see, right on the edges, it can flick, which is why I got our floor manager, Dave, to arrange the mess that we had in the tank into lines, because otherwise I didn't want to go flicking this all over the floor. But can you see, it's sucking up even those massive lumps. Now, you're thinking, are they all still in the head of the vacuum? Well, first of all, look, the carpet or the hard floor is completely and utterly clear. But look, where are they? They're in the chamber, ladies and gentlemen. They have been officially picked up. 2 HEPA filters, because one just wasn't enough. I'll go a little bit quicker this time, just to show you. I was only going slowly for demonstration purposes, but look. I mean, that is pretty blooming impressive, isn't it? Again, nothing in the head, nothing up the pipe, it's all in the tank. Here we go with the last lot. Ready? I'm going to go extra fast on this one. Here we go. I mean, it's like Jaws having lunch. Just finish up the rest of it so that, again, David has... there we go. There's a little bit on the floor. Now, it works on carpets as well. Oh, sorry, I trod, what's the word I'm looking for? On a piece of Oreo, which made the carpet a bit black, and actually it took it up. So I'm just cleaning up for, all right, I can see where it is. Yeah. I missed a bit. No, Dave can do those last few lentils. Here's what this would cost you if you went elsewhere. At very.co.uk, they're currently selling it for £139. If you were to go to boots.com, £139.99. £119.99, Asda have got the best price of that lot. £139.99 at Tower. However, here at ShopOnTV, save £50 or more. Oh, sorry, save £30 to £50 or more, depending on what there are higher prices out there if you want to go check. But as of the 15th of the 6th, 24 at 10:44 p.m, £89.90. Those prices are all correct, and our price £89.99. We are very, very limited stock. As I say, you won't get more features in a vacuum, I don't think. The anti-tangle technology, the 2 motorised heads. By the way, you also get the motorised upholstery and pet brush, which is a sort of a miniature version that does have a brush. And that, it's normally 30, 40, 50 pounds on its own. That's included. There's so much. It's got the bendable, pole. So you can get right down low. 2 speeds, 40 minutes on a single charge. When you get it for the first time, your battery might take you, between 2 and 4 hours to charge. It's great in handheld mode, so you can use it handheld on your soft or hard furnishings in your home, also for your car. And you can also, conversely, if you use it as a reach vac, you can get up high, but you can also get down low. Yeah, baby, let's get down. Again, sadly, only the mainland UK for this one, I'm sorry to say. 460569, so that discounts Northern Ireland, is that correct? Sorry. We'll try and figure it out. Okay, for the last closing moments of the show, I've got a man here who has been sucking water out of surfaces for most of his adult life.
Well, it's a sad...
Mr. Chamois.
Sad flag to fly, really, isn't it? But never mind.
No, not at
I'm
all.
still very proud. I
You should
love
be
the Miracle
you
Chamois.
should be proud.
And do watch this. Look, it's super, super absorbent. Designed for washing cars. If you don't wash your car and you take it to the car wash, maybe by the time you get home, if it's been raining, you've got little spots on it, use it to spot clean.
Yeah.
If you don't use it to wash your car, use it round the home in the kitchen as a dishcloth. The best you'll ever use. It just loves liquid. He still hasn't wrung it out, by the way. If you spill something on the floor, it picks it up. Cut them down to any size you want, and they absorb liquid like nothing else. A thirsty camel in the Sahara Desert. Check this out.
If you went to have your car professionally valeted, you'd probably find that they're using one of those anyway.
Yeah.
Certainly in the States, they all use
Usually,
it.
yeah. Maybe you've got a leaky pipe. Maybe the kids take a bath or a shower. 6 o'clock every night at my house used to be like the hippopotamus's party. Try and say that 5 times very quickly.
Hippopotamus's party.
Don't.
No.
Anyway, sponges work. Kind of. They do their best, but they leak everywhere. The chamois doesn't leak. Watch this. Lay it in the mess, and this is capillary action. In seconds, right before your eyes, it drinks up about 5 cups of liquid, locks it inside, look. No drips. Fantastic. Give it a twist. It's ready to use again. If it's dirty, it goes in the washing machine. Use the whole length, they're massive, on your windows, shower screens, patio doors, the windscreen of your vehicle. NASCAR drivers use them. They don't scratch the paint. I'm going to do the carpet quickly. Before I do, you get 4 big jumbo sheets for £20. Our regular price is 2 big orange, 1 blue one for £20. The Father's Day Big Bonanza Blowout Special, buy one, get one free. Bog off, get them now. It's double the value. So you get 4 big jumbo sheets and 2 blue ones for £20. Watch this, I'll show you the carpet quickly. This is the best part. Nervous puppy dogs, get excited. Not their fault, very unfortunate. There's Spot with the wet tail. You got a big dog, there's the big dog, Rover, the golden reliever. The worst animal of all, the party animal. Uncle Frank with the 12-year-old Scotch. Auntie Mary with the red wine. Tea, coffee, milk, doesn't matter what it is. Take a look underneath the carpet. This is the shocking bit, really. It doesn't stay on the top for very long. No good, right? Hardwood floors are going to rot, cars going to rust. First thing you reach for when you spill a drink, one last time, another drink. Kitchen towels, we all use them. 2 double rolls a week of the expensive stuff, over £300 a year. Cash in the trash. You use them once, they get wet, they fall apart. They push the liquid further in. It's a waste of time and a waste of money. Save a tree, save some money. Take your chamois, use it over and over. Remove the excess liquid. Please remember to use them damp.
Oh.
Lay it on the mess. Little bit of pressure with your hands free, remember?
Yeah, hands free.
Hands free.
I can't believe it's doing it. It's doing it. It's doing it.
Flop
it's doing
it over.
It well.
How much did we get? Hands free in less than 20 seconds. Wow.
Wow.
There's your drink back in the glass. There's more in there, of course there is. It was a big spill. This time I'll use my hands. A little bit of pressure. If it's a puppy dog pedal, use your feet. Not on the puppy, on the chamois.
No,
look,
right.
That drink, let's finish that off.
Thing is, you know it's work.
It's amazing, isn't it?
You can see how much liquid comes out of it.
Yeah. And what about underneath the carpet?
What about that?
Use it just once, viewer, for a big spill like this. It's paid for itself several times over, but you'll use it every day. Thank you for watching.
Yes.
It's been a fantastic show. Happy Father's Day. Enjoy the football tomorrow. Come on, England. And when David Beckham knocks in the winning goal, if you knock over a drink at the same time,
not a worry.
I'd rather have these around,
technically,
right?
it's tonight that's all happening.
Oh, tonight, yes. You lose track of time when you finish work at 3 in the morning.
We never know what to say today or tomorrow on this show. It's all, you know, we always have to tell people it's that night into the next morning, because otherwise people shop on the wrong day.
I have missed the show, actually.
Yes, a lot of people have, yes.
Yeah.
Please check out on the website if you want these, particularly if you want them tonight, because, no, look, it's very unlikely they'll have sold out by morning, but the fact is that
You never know.
You never know what. You never know, and you never know when David's going to be back.
I'm not scheduled in for at all actually.
Oh,
Maybe you'll
really?
never see me again.
Oh, of course we will. You're an old favourite, or you're a favourite, I should say.
Oh, that's very kind of you.
You're a regular favourite.
Old favourite's fine.
Oh. 20 quid. It's money you're going to spend anyway. So instead of spending it on something that doesn't do as good a job, spend it on something that does the best job, which I believe is these.
Just get them.
Honestly, they're that good. They are that good. David, thank you so much.
Thank you,
Lovely
Rob.
to see you always, mate. Yeah, yes, please.
Occupational hazard.
Why not?
Treat yourself.
At least I've
viewer.
got something to dry my hand with. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow night, or tonight technically, with tomorrow morning, Mulberry Silk anyway. Join me then.